Welcome to the Word of Life Encounter through Rhema Word Embassy Church.
But in situations and circumstances, we always come to our lives, and they will always tend to reflect, and also to speak to us, and also to show us that God is afar off. And therefore, God rising even to establish a new confidence to his people who are called by his name, people whom he had a covenant with through Father Abraham, and all the other. God who is near to you. I am not God who is afar off from you. I am still closer to you than in the way you may think. Situations may speak otherwise, but God is always at. Consider God. We want to let these matters in our spirits and even in our lives, that we may come to understand that however physical situations may seem to be, and however environment may speak, God is not afar.
Out of my belly shall flow rivers of living water.
We were sharing about the book of Joshua chapter 3. Verse 3 and 4. That's where we were reading. Let's read from verse 3. Nasema, and they committed. See, I told you, Papa, we don't just speak an excitement, we know how to be. And kwa hivyo, our message today will be getting ready now because of this. Because of this, we must get ready. What is this? And they commanded the people, saying, therefore they commanded the people, saying, what did they say? When you see the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God, and the priests, the Levites, bearing it, then you shall remove yourself from your place and go after it. Very critical path to walk in. Bible was reminding us that our eyes, like macho yetu yasikuwe kwingine. Malengo yetu, mafikara yetu, mipango yetu na mipangilio yetu should not be on any other place. The Bible says that when you see. So the key word is see. Because the word see determines everything else that will happen later. So our hearts must be set to see light. Paul would pray for the people of Ephesians chapter 1. I pray that the eyes of your understanding may be opened, that you may be able to see. Kwa nini hakuwaombea wapate zile vitu zingine? Because sight is very key. Sight ni kitu cha maana sana in life. When you check even from the book of Hebrews chapter 11, na ndio combine mambo kadhaa ili nitoke hapa nije pale ambapo nataka tuende leo. When you read from the book of Hebrews, tunasema kwamba wakati Musa alipokuwa in Egypt. And by the way, you know what? The next Pharaoh was Moses. Because Pharaoh ambaye alikuwa anatawala Egypt had only one daughter, Potiphera, ambaye alienda akatoa Musa kwa River Nile. So Moses was being prepared to become the next Pharaoh. Maana this daughter hakuwa na mtoto. Only Moses ambaye ameokota kwa. Na the word Moses sio jina la mwanadamu. The word Moses means drawn out of water. So inawa ukiona mtu ambaye alitolewa kwa, hiyo si jina, hiyo ni action, si ndio? Kumtoa kwa maji, that's an action. So Moses was just an action. I drew him from the water. So, now you know Moses was taken to the best university, best school, best counseling, kwa sababu he was being prepared to become a Pharaoh. Na nikikurejesha kidogo kuhusu maisha ya Farao. Do you know Pharaoh was worshipped as a god? He had a crown ambayo ilikuwa na cobra, and people bowed to him. So Moses was being set. Vile watu watakuja wanamuinamia, wanamwabudu. Na wanafanya yale ambayo wengine wanafanya. But Moses, with all these privileges, amelelewa Ikuru, huyo mtu anajua jina ni nini. Turugi ni nini? Turugi ni truti. Wale ambao watujui. Hiyo, unajua Wakikuyu wazuri na kuchika maneno. Can I have truti? Wakasema wewe unataka nini? Turugi. So Wakikuyu ni wazuri na kutengeneza majina. So Moses alijua truti ni nini? No. Moses alijua kutembea na slippers zimeraruka chini ni nini? Moses alijua kuwa vazi kuna viraka ni nini? Moses hakujua kutembea na miguu. Alijua kutembea na farasi. Na akiwa na fursa na nafasi hii na kipawa hii na vipawa hii zote, Bible says from the book of Hebrews that tells us what Moses saw. Bible says and Moses saw the invisible. Aliona yasiyo. If Moses would not have seen the invisible, Musa would have remained in Egypt. Nao wana Israeli wakabaki katika nini? Utumwa, wakaendelea kufinyiliwa, wakaendelea kuumia because somebody has refused to see. This year, if you don't see, kuna mambo yatabaki Egypt. Na kuna maisha ya Egypt itakuwa juu yako na juu ya familia yako na watoto wako if you don't see. So, your deliverance, your next phase of life is in your ability to see. And you're not just seeing anything else, you are seeing. See hata hii vita ameileta. Anasema by faith Moses forsook Egypt, not fearing who? The land of Pharaoh. Why? He endured. Yes. He did not see anything, but he saw a person. You know that? Seeing him who is. So, kile ambacho Biblia in the book of Hebrews that we may see, Bible tells us he is. So, hauamuki tu utoke kwa barabara useme nimemwona Mungu. He is invisible. Therefore, you must seek to see him. You must look for him in prayer. You must look for him in fellowship. You must look for him in his word. You must look for him in your communion na yeye. Biblia inasema kwamba Moses endured. Seeing, the word endured kusema ya kwamba he is a person who was able to perceive. He perceived beyond the capability of man. Beyond the understanding of man, na beyond mabibu za mwanadamu, Moses dug deep to see him who is invisible. Wale ambao tulifanya biology shule, na wale tunafanya biology, kuna vitu zinaitwa microscopic animals ama whatever. So ile ambayo haionekana kwa macho, nakumbuka when we were in secondary school, kwa tunaangalia maji. Tunapenda tuende kuchota maji kutoka kwa kisima tukaleta laboratory. Wewe imagine unaona imagine ni safi na ni nzuri. Wewe wacha tuweke kwa microscope. Wewe tulikuwa tunatafuta kitu kiko inaitwa amoeba. Tulikuwa tunatafuta. You have a microscope here, you go na oil. What now you are able to see? Na ile maji ulikuwa unaangalia unashindwa. Ni kitu imewekwa, alafu maji imewekwa ama ni ile maji tumekuja nayo? Because zile vitu ziko hapo. Amoeba. So point iko hapo. When you see God, you are able to see the hidden things in God. The wealth, the riches. Paul anasema ya kwamba how deep are your thoughts beyond the understanding of man. Anasema your judgments are past finding out. Who can challenge your mind, oh God? Now try to see him. Who is this? That should be Romans 8:34. He is able. Paul anasema kwamba it goes beyond. Your judgments are past finding out. Who is able to challenge God? So when you see, you meet with his judgment. You meet with his decision. You meet with his voice. Who is he that condemneth thee? It is Christ that died, yes, rather, that is risen, who is even at the right hand of God, who also maketh intercession. 35. Who shall separate us from the love of God? Shall tribulation or distress? Go to verse 33 or 32. He has spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all. How shall he not with him also freely? try to imagine seeing this God ambaye amesema he shall do what? Freely give us or freely perceive seeing. When you see, all things will come your way. All things will come your way. So what am I saying? I'm saying this. When you see the presence of God, that's where we are. When you see, because Moses saw him. You cannot like Romans 11:4. Kanisa like Roman hizo zinakwambia wewe ulisearch. The best thing ni kwamba tulisema kalamu na karatasi ni kama si wale wanaenda kujifunza au pasti wanabeba vitabu. Kwa sababu unajifunza ufalme wa Mungu. So beba kalamu na karatasi. Go and look at hiyo. That is you may know. Read it. 11:4 inasema for who has known the mind of the Lord or who has been his counselor. That 5. Inasema or who has first given to him and it shall be recompensed unto him. That's it. For of him and through him and to him are all things. To him be glory forever and ever. Amen. But you can start from verse 33. You can start from verse 33. Iweze ukielekea up to verse 36. Inasema oh what? Kwanza inaongelea kuhusu mwingine inasema oh the depths of the riches both of wisdom and knowledge of God. Then how unsearchable are his judgments and his it's not just this, but his ways are past fighting. So if his ways are past fighting out and these are the ways ambazo tunafaa kupitia wapendwa, ambazo hatuwezi kuzipata kwa mawazo na kwa akili zetu. Hizi ndizo njia ambazo Mungu ametuwekea. We need to see it. So Joshua is telling us when you see his presence, the ark of his presence, when you see it and you see the priests and the Levites ambao wamebeba, do what? Alert. Inuka mahali huko. You don't have a permission to sit down or to settle when you see God. Na ukiona Kristo ambaye amefika mahali amelegea. Joshua 3:3. So when you see Kristo ambaye hatoki pale alikuwa miaka nenda miaka rudi, the problem is with the sight. Maana inasema when you see the ark of the covenant of God and the priests and the Levites bearing it, then what shall you do? You shall remove yourself from your place and go. You cannot be stagnant as long as you see. You shall be in movement. You shall be mobile. Utaweza kutoka pale ulikuwa, shughuli ambazo ulikuwa, imani uliyokuwa nayo, upendo uliokuwa nao, juhudi ambayo ulikuwa nao, kazi ambayo ulikuwa nayo kwa Mungu, you will progress. If a pastor sees God, hata mahubiri yake inabadilika, he must make a progress. If a usher sees God, he must make a progress. If a singer sees God, he must progress. If a giver sees God, he will progress. If a prayer warrior will see God, he shall progress. If a family sees God, the family will progress. Na kwa hiyo useme ya kwamba nimekoma mahali moja, check on your sight. Kama uenendi mahali katika imani yako, kumtumikia Mungu katika hali ya maisha, if you see you are stagnant, the problem is with sight. Because when you see, you shall arise and go. No one will tell you go, but the presence will attract you to go. So your next destiny is in your sight. Your next move is in your sight. Your next favor is and your strength. So see. Make a purpose to see. Make a purpose to see. Even Zakaya yule mfupi wa kodi. He had a problem na ufupi. Akasema, ufupi hauka niruhusu nimuone. So alipanda juu, si ati alifuke, anaanza kusema nababika nikimuona akiteremka kwa mlima. Zakaya's interest was to do what? To see who. Kwa hiyo hata kama itabidi upande juu ya mti, ukiwa kiroho ni mfupi, panda juu ya mti. Na usijali you can imagine kama mbele za finance wa Kenya kipanda juu ya mti. Hiyo ni news mpaka kwa CNN. Hii ni safari ilipanda juu ya mti kwa crusade. Wacha nikwambie, Zakaya hakujali utajiri. Unajua kama mtu alikuwa katajiri sana. Maana wakati Yesu aliingia kwa Yesu, ninalipa kila mtu kumrudishia mara ngapi? You can imagine a billionaire akipanda juu ya mti kusudi aone nani? Aliondokea aibu yoyote. Na ni vizuri wapendwa. Ondokea aibu ya maisha. Bora umuone Yesu. Maana Zakaya alipomuona Yesu, Yesu alimwambia teremka. Wokovu umefanya nini? Your salvation is in your sight. Wokovu katika nyumba yako, lakini haujaingia kwa nyumba until your breakthrough in your house is in sight. Na hata kama utafanya mambo inayokaa kama aibu, bora umuone Yesu. Bora umuone Yesu. Na nataka kumuona yeye. Because when you see, you know, I'm not just singing, I'm looking for something beyond what people think. I'm looking for something that will happen in my family. Something that will happen in my life. Something that will happen in whatever surrounds me. But I must see him. Sight, brethren. Not on anything, on him. Moses inasema ya kwamba he saw him who is invisible. Bible says that we should see. Na unaona linakuja likiwa nini? It's not a prayer, sio kupray, ni command. God is commanding us in this season. Seek to see him. It will make you to arouse. Unasema, mimi hata sijui nini najipataga tu nimekaa. Shida ni kuona. Maana ukiona you shall remove. No one will remove you. You shall remove from.
The broadcast has been brought to you by Rima Word Embassy Church, Roysambu, Nairobi, Kenya.
Please feel free to get back to us. Call us at +25 47 172 060 or to 5472 035599. WhatsApp US at 2547 172 0660. Reach us in Facebook at Rima Word Embassy. Email us through the RAGMAwordembassy@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.